I'm going to show you exactly why it's your fault you are not hitting at least 10k months in your business. My name's Harleen or Rambo.content on social media. I've hit 5, 10, 15, 20, 25k plus months in my own business, and I've helped a lot of other business owners do that too. So I got a DM, and this DM was kind of like the last straw for me, right? I constantly I speak to business owners all the time, like all the time, 24/7. That's what I'm doing, right? And I constantly get messages about people asking me for help on how to scale. And it's annoying because the people that ask for help on how to scale, or the DMs that I get, these people are below 5 figures per month. Like they're hitting like 5k at best, 6, 7k maybe. And the ones that book and calls with me tend to be like 10k plus business owners. But regardless, people that are DMing me for help, they don't know how to scale their businesses, right? And the most absurd thing that I get, which I to this like it took me a while to understand why this happens, and I'm going to show you exactly why this happens once I explain what it is the most absurd thing that I get is people telling me that they know what the best course of action is for their business right now. Like, I really need you to like let this sink in for a second. A business owner that is making 5k per month, let's just say, is going to me who has made 25k in a month, excuse me, and is asking me, hey, I need help with scaling, but I need to know how to scale. And then imagine me, I've told them exactly how to scale. Like in my YouTube videos, the videos where it's just me talking, I really go into detail on how to scale. I say, like, okay, this is exactly what you need to do, like specifically for you, like what you need to do. And their response happens to be, I think the best course of action is X. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't know what the best course of action is for you right now specifically. Because if you knew what the best course of action is, you would have been hitting like 20, 50, like 20k months, 50k months. Like if you knew what the best course of action was, you would not be in my DMs. Like it's so like insane to me that people think that they think they know what they should do, right? And I know why people do this as well because it's like an ego thing, right? If you think you know what the best course of action is for you right now, specifically for you, your brain is convinced of that. Like it's your brain telling you that, and your brain telling that, okay, I know what's best for me, coupled with the fact that you're not getting the result that you actually want. Like, don't try and like bullshit yourself either. Like, you want to be hitting 5 figure months. Like, and who doesn't, right? In their business, who doesn't want to be hitting 5 figure months? But your brain, who is in this place of like, okay, I I know exactly what the best course of action is for me. Plus, I'm not getting the result that I actually want. That puts your brain in hypervigilance mode because your brain thinks it knows exactly what to do, but the fact it's not getting the thing that it needs, it 100% means that your brain is going to start looking at everyone who is doing well and start thinking either they're bullshitting and they're lying, or I don't need help. And you probably like you can probably relate to this because your brain is in a position where it's like, I know what to do, but it's just not working. Like like I'm my brain's in hypervigilance mode. Like I'm looking at everything. I'm like, no, I know better than everyone. And but the thing is, because you think you know better than everyone, you're not actually getting the result, which is like a paradox to the way your brain is thinking. Like this might be confusing. Like I understand the way I'm explaining it, but you have to understand. Like you must understand what I'm trying to say here. Like you're being such an egotistical person, business owner, that you think you know better than somebody who is doing like 10, literally 5 times, 10 times better than you are, and you still have the audacity to say, no, I think the best course of action is what I'm doing right now. Like it's not. Like it literally isn't. It's like it's factually incorrect because you are still stuck at 5K per month, right? So if you're like actually willing to like sit down through this video and like hear what I have to say, someone who has hit 25K in a month, someone that has like days where I can potentially make like 8 grand in a single day, like sometimes, just just like take a second to think, okay, maybe this guy is onto something. Maybe I should just at the very least sit down and hear what he has to say, right? And before I actually go into um what you need to know, you just understand what intelligence is. Intelligence is how fast you change your behavior. No, yeah, intelligence is how fast you change your behavior, right? And if you do not change your behavior based off the information I'm about to tell you, I hate to break it to you, but you're not intelligent. And maybe you deserve to be at like less, like sub 10K months. Um, but if you are intelligent, at the very least, you'll sit down and like deeply consider what I'm about to say and actually act on these things, right? So, first things first, you need to pre scale your business, like optimize your business to be pre scaled. Okay, and this might be confusing. Essentially, you want to set up your business in a way where it's ready to scale. Because a lot of the time, I promise you, the thing that's keeping you broke is A, you don't have the right information. B, your business hasn't been pre-scaled. Like you haven't optimized your business for scale from the get-go, right? And this comes down to the offer that you're offering to people, the exact marketing you do, how you're closing people, like follow-ups. Like make sure everything's scalable. And a little key hack, like keep everything simple. Like make sure you're not having to constantly do inputs to keep your business going because that's not simple and it's not scalable, right? So just to cut the BS, there's two things that you need to like kind of get a business that actually scales. In terms of marketing, by the way, not the offer or the sales, like marketing specifically, like the act of getting customers, is you need to have thousands and thousands of eyeballs seeing your business, your offer. If you do not, I promise you, it's going to be such a hard time for you, right? So you need to have thousands of people seeing your business first before you start doing any type of conversions or sales or anything. Just have people seeing your business. And the thing that does this is, surprise, surprise, paid advertising. Okay. Remember, paid advertising is what gets the people onto your page, onto your business, and the content is what essentially convinces these people to buy your thing. If you're being polite, content is like nurturing, warming people up, but it's basically maybe convincing the wrong word, but content is this thing that gets them to eventually buy. Right? Content isn't the thing that gets eyeballs onto your business unless you have a viral video, but you can't rely on trying to go viral, right? Just rip some paid ads. Don't rely on organic growth. Get some paid ads to get thousands of people onto your business. Have content there ready that's constantly being rolled out to warm these people up. Okay. And what you want to do with this ads and content strategy thing is you want to lead people to book in a call with you. Okay. You want to lead people to book in a call with you. This is important because you need to have a sales conversation to make sales, unless you have a digital product. But you should not be going into digital products if you're like a complete beginner and you want to actually make a lot of money and charge thousands of dollars for what you do. Okay, so you need to have a sales conversation for high ticket stuff. What you'll notice is when you run ads, naturally people won't click onto the link. Like when I run ads, I have like a 5% click through rate all for like the ad that I'm currently running. Some of my clients have like 10-15% click through rate all. And by that, I mean the people that click anywhere on your ad. With my ads, about 2% of people or 1%, 1 or 2% of people will click directly onto the link, which means there's like 3 or 4% of people who are clicking to either like, comment, or onto my profile. And by the way, ads don't get many likes or comments. So the majority of people are clicking onto your profile. And when they click onto your profile, they'll need to see a bunch of content there. Followers really do help. A blue tick also really does help. There'll need to be stuff there, and you'll need to have a place for them to book in a call, or just something to convince them that, okay, maybe this is the right person to book in a call with, right? So another like little ninja hack as well. When people click onto your profile, they don't book a call with you, but let's say they click onto your profile and they follow you, it means that they are interested. And if someone's interested in what your ad said, it means they are a lead, right? And every single new follower you get from your ad, they are a new lead. So what you need to do is every time you get a new follower, you need to send them a message that gets them to like start like some sort of conversation with you, and that also warms these people up to eventually like to be led to by booking a call, right? And there's two messages that I was sending. Now I only send one type of message, which I'll tell you, right? The first message that I send when I get a new follower, well, the first message I was sending was, "Hey, is it how like did you follow me because of how clean my burner was, or because you're needing some business advice?" Or you can even say, and this is what I say right now, "Hey, are you just interested in the free content, or are you after something more serious? Either one is fine. Just looking into seeing what I can do to best serve you." I decided to not go with the first one because I thought it kind of came across as a bit flirty and weird, and I didn't like that, especially because I was having girls message me, and I'm not trying to put across that first impression. Like I want to be straight to business, right? So the second message is what I said now, and it's probably what you should be sending too every time you get a new DM. Hey, are you here for the free business content, or are you after something a little more serious? That part of the DM tells people, okay, this guy's selling something, and because you're like straight to the point, like it's actually respected. Like it's good to be kind of salesy. You don't want to be half and half, right? And after you say that, you kind of like build up a bit of like a little bit of goodwill. Just wanted to see what best serves you. So no matter what like answer they give you, they are left feeling good. If they're after something serious, you can lead the conversation down that way. If they're after just the content, you get live direct feedback as to what your content should be about directly from your ideal prospects. Does that make sense? Like this is like very important stuff that you need to know. Like rip some ads to your like page, and to a funnel as well. So rip some ads to a place where they can book in a call. The people that follow you, you want to be DMing those people, building like having some sort of conversation with them with that message I just said, and you want to be either getting people to book in calls with you that you've messaged, or people to give you direct feedback for your content, so you can use that as a feedback loop to improve your content, so that you have like actual content that people will actually learn off of and they'll actually value, because you're not making content based off what you think, you're making content based off what they want. Like it will just strengthen your overall game with your entire profile, right? And then after this point, by the way, you you should start getting inquiries, and these inquiries will start getting booked calls. And if you don't think, by the way, that you won't get booked calls, like if you have this like feeling in your like sternum here, like no, this just won't work for me, and it's like a dark, sticky feeling, I have a bit of news for you. That feeling of you like rejecting the idea of even entertaining paid advertisements to begin with is your nervous system literally keeping you poor. And this really needs to like like sink in for you. Like your nervous system is literally keeping you broke because you do not want to do the most scalable thing for your business, right? And you need to ask yourself this, right? Have you ever heard of a business making big money without spending any money themselves? It's like the most unheard of thing in the world. Even if you're doing cold outbound DMs and you're somehow making money from outbound DMs and you're making big money from it, best believe you will have to hire out a team to handle DMs with you, appointment setters. Like, you'll have to hire out a whole bunch of stuff to make sure that you can continuously be making big money in your business. Like, it costs money to make money. Like, that's one thing, right? But we have this like misconception in our brain that we can make money without spending money, which is just kind of annoying to have like in your brain. It's like a bug that you just need to get rid of. So you when you have this feeling of like this nervous system, like your subconscious mind trying to tell you that this is wrong, you need to stop listening to it, because that same subconscious mind, like that brain, is the same thing telling you that you think you know best. But obviously you don't, because you're not even making like 10K per month, right? So you need to stop being scared of that nervous system and start just listening to guys that are actually making money and let them tell you what to do. Exactly like this video. Because I promise you it will make you a crazy amount of money. Worst case scenario, it will get you at least a step closer to making a crazy amount of money. Like, let's say if your sales skills are terrible and you don't sign anyone on, at least you're getting inquiries. Like, at least you're getting leads consistently of people like constantly following you. Does that make sense? Like, do you see how like the only thing that's stopping you right now, like I'm giving you like the free source, but the only thing that's stopping you is your own nervous system that's trying to like take away results from you. So stop being scared of using paid ads and just make an investment in your own business, because you're already doing it with your own time. Like, think about it. You're already spending hours building. Well, you're not building your business because you're not getting like any new customers, but you're already spending so much time, which is a currency, by the way. You're spending time as a currency, and you're not getting a good return on investment. Like, how about you value your time more and start spending the thing that was meant to be spent, which was money, to start like getting your business going off the ground, because you've already spent way too much time. It's irresponsible for you to spend even more time. Now it's time to be responsible and start spending money to start getting results. And just get this out of your head as well. Like, you have to spend money. You either have to spend money on consultancy so you can understand what to do, or you spend money on trying to figure it out yourself, or you spend money on an agency to do it for you. Like, each one of these three things costs you money. Like, in order to get the result that you want, the result that you value, you have to give over something of value, which again is money. Like, money is like the universal exchange for value. Does that make sense? It should make sense, right? Perfect. So now, what are the proven steps to service business owners to an absolute higher level? So you at this point you've started to understand that you need to pre-optimize your business for scale by doing the things that actually scale your business from the get-go, ripping paid ads, making content. And now you've understood that the reason you don't actually want to is because your own nervous system, powered by your subconscious brain, like your mind, is repulsing against the idea, because A, it's trying to keep you broke because your brain is trying to keep you safe, not happy. And safety is like being exactly where you are because you're not dying. Like, you need to give yourself like the space in order to grow and like try new things and just get creative, which is also the same as being a little bit uncomfortable in order to grow the business. And if you physically feel repulsed by it, like you in your sternum, you can feel like you don't want to do it. That's your brain, and you need to like stop listening to it, because that same brain is keeping you poor. Now, the actual thing you have to do, right? The step by step thing you have to do in order to grow your business. If it was do or die for your offer to work, for your business to work, what would you have to do in order for your prospects that are coming in through the ads, being nurtured by the content, what would they have to do in order for them to get the result? And I want you to think of it like this. Imagine the prospects coming in were 12-year-olds. And these 12-year-olds had no clue. But if you didn't get them the exact result that you're offering. So, for example, if you offer paid ads and you're getting them qualified booked calls, for example, if you're not getting them that result, what would it take if it was do or die for you to get a 12-year-old those results? And whatever those set of deliverables are, like the support that they need, that needs to be your offer. Like you need to have an offer so bulletproof that nobody can ever fail whilst working with you. Like that's like the whole secret to business. Like the actual like the physical things that you need to do, apart from like the internal work of like reprogramming your nervous system, actually ripping paid ads and content. Like the thing you need to do is understand what do my ideal prospects need that also happen to be 12-year-olds. 12-year-olds. What do they need in order to succeed? Right? You need to get this so good to the point where your entire business, if someone comes through and it doesn't work, it literally is their fault because they have so much support. Right? So let me just walk you through like what like my resonance funnel offers. With my resonance funnel, people get group calls, they get one-to-one calls, they get 24/7 support, like live Slack support, and they get what else do they get? There's one more thing that they get: group calls, one-to-one calls, live Slack support, and it's completely it's slipped my mind. It'll come back to me in a second. Back end modules. So these are the four things. Excuse me for being so unprofessional, but back end modules, group calls, live 24/7 support, and one-to-one calls. Those are the four things that people get, and those four things make it so impossible for someone to fail that if they do come into the business and they don't do the things that they have to do, they will fail. Like it's completely bulletproof. This whole like resonance system that I have going, which I'm trying to explain to you throughout all these videos and telling you how to do stuff, like grow your business. You need to have the exact same thing. Like don't just copy my deliverables because your business is different, your prospects are different, like the people you're targeting will be different. But you need to sit down and think, okay, what do these people need in order to never be able to fail? And once you have that, that is it. Like you have got a business offer that can make sure that people are serviced to a high enough level and served to a high enough level where they have no choice but to get results. Does that make sense? Like that's like the thing. That's like one of the things that you have to have in order. Like you can't allow failure to be an option with the clients or the prospects that you speak to, no matter what they do. Is if they are an ideal prospect, you have to be able to give them a set of deliverables which basically guarantees that they succeed. And I also offer a guarantee, by the way, like booking a call below if you want to talk about how we can implement this into your business. Because to be quite honest and straightforward with you, if you did take this video seriously, you would have understood that you don't know. You're not. If you're watching this video, you are not where you want to be, and you're watching me because you know that I can get you to exactly where you want to be. Right? You need to be able to ignore your nervous system, go into the description below, and click that thing that says "Speak to Rambo" or "Booking a call with Rambo." The thing that goes to the link rambocontent.com. Because when you book in a call with me, I will literally step by step build you up the exact full strategy you need in order for you to be hitting big months. But that does include running paid advertisements. So if you cannot run paid advertisements for whatever like BS reason you give yourself, do not book in a call. But I promise you, that is like this is the best place on this planet Earth for you to be getting results like this. It's why I've spent all my time making YouTube videos and content in order to show you that you can also get results like this too. Right? So ignore your nervous system, pre-optimize your business for scale, book in a call with me, and let me just show you exactly what it looks like to have a business that will work at scale, that is working at scale, and that is currently scaling after you onboard and work with me. Worst case scenario, you can go to the description, DM me on rambo.content on Instagram, and I'll try to give you a piece of advice, but like realistically, you and I both know you should probably book in a call with me, speak to me, and let me show you exactly how to build a business that will work.